Have you seen that Dababy said a couple weeks ago?
I do not follow Dababy in any way, shape, or form.
Oh, that's unfortunate. This is really
Yeah.
funny. So Dababy, famous rapper at the moment, he was at a concert and he said some shit that people interpreted as being homophobic. And like, I was kind of surprised because like, I'd never once heard of a rapper saying something homophobic before. I thought they were all like really accepting of gay people. Like, I'm pretty sure this is the first time a rapper has been in trouble for saying something like about gay people. So let me see if I can find the quote. The problem is every fucking website I go to looking for this quote, it's like they say his apology first, and I don't want the apology. The apology isn't very funny. I can't laugh at the apology. The apology is just boring. Oh, okay. All right, here we go. So I got this from the absolute just fucking bastion of quality reporting, BuzzFeed.
Oh boy.
So they said Dababy made disparaging remarks about people living with HIV and AIDS at a Miami concert last month. So the Dababy said, if you didn't show up with HIV, AIDS, any of them deadly sexually transmitted diseases that'll make you die in 2-3 weeks, put your cell phone light up.
How's it homophobic?
I don't know. I don't know why he even said it. Like, I guess he was just like,
well, it's a joke.
I guess he's just not very good at crowd work. I know it's like the, put your lighter up thing. And he was like, Ayo, if you don't have AIDS, put your lighter up or whatever.
I mean, you have a higher chance of getting AIDS.
Yeah, but
if you're having butt sex.
But that's true, but like, hold on. He goes on further.
Oh, okay. I thought that was it.
No. He also said, and I'm going to have to get a little creative here because he said some no-no words that I can't.
Oh. Well, I think we know what that no-no word is. There's
yeah. Yeah, I mean.
For this particular situation.
There's only one that I can't say.
Yeah.
So, yeah. He also said, fellas, if you ain't suck a fine gentleman dick in the parking lot, put your cell phone light up. Keep it fucking real.
Oh, I might have been thinking of the wrong... Wait. I think I was thinking of the wrong no-no word.
Oh yeah. Which one were you thinking of?
Right, is this the racially insensitive no-no word?
Yes.
Or the sexually insensitive?
No, it's the racially insensitive one.
Okay, I thought you meant the other one.
No, see, that's why I cleverly subverted it by saying, fellas, if you ain't suck a fine gentleman dick in the parking lot. Because that's what he's saying, right?
Okay.
So then he says a little bit more. So he posts on his Instagram story in sort of people like being like, "Ayo, what the fuck? Like, why are you saying that?"
Isn't that word a gender neutral term?
It is.
So couldn't he also be speaking to girls? In which case, he wouldn't have mentioned gay people.
That's true. I mean, he did just say. Well, no, he said fellas. So he was like dudes.
Right.
He's like dudes. If you're not sucking dick in the parking lot, like put your lighter up. So like needless to say, yeah, fellas, yeah, it does.
Are we talking about actual fellas or the no-no word?
Oh no, he actually said fellas.
Oh, I thought you used that in place
No, fellas is actually what he said.
Oh.
I replaced it with the fine gentleman thing. That was my addition. Just take the quote and then where I said fine gentleman, insert the N-word. That's how that quote goes.
Yeah.
So he said, fellas, if you ain't suck a N-word dick in the parking lot, which I can't say that, so I just said N-word, but so so people were like, yo, what the fuck? Like, why the fuck did you say that? So he posts on his Instagram story, and his counter argument to this is actually fucking kind of based, honestly. He says, "My gay fans, they take care of themselves. They ain't got no nasty gay fine gentlemen. See what I'm saying? They ain't no junkies on the street." So basically, he says, "Listen, my gay fans don't have AIDS. They're too high standards. They're too just like clean and classy to have AIDS." Like, All right, you know what? Actually, I kind of like that defense. I kind of like that one.
Yeah. It's not bad.
Yeah. I think he could have done a lot worse. He had to apologize legitimately for it later, and it was like, "Hey, I just didn't know that AIDS didn't kill you in like 3 weeks." Like, I think he got AIDS and like leprosy mixed up or something. Like, I think he just confused those two in his head. So, and then obviously a ton of people had to fucking weigh in on this. So the first one being Dua Lipa, who he did a like feature with, and she was just like, "Wow, I don't recognize that. I'm 100% with the community. We need to fight the stigma." And everyone was like, "All right, whatever. You didn't say anything there. That's fine." But then we still needed him to respond, not Dababy. We needed him, the quintessential gay musician that everyone immediately thought of when I said Dababy said some homophobic shit. Right? It seems like, we can't have any sort of musical scandal happen without this guy weighing in. Elton John felt the need to tweet about this. Elton John decided that he would weigh in.
Elton John knows who Dababy is?
I suppose so. It says Elton John.
That's the most startling part to me.
Yeah. Well, no.
I kind of thought they were on different playing fields.
Well, here's the thing. Elton John doesn't know who Dababy is. Elton John just has a fucking homophobia spider sense. He's just like, someone's being homophobic. Opens Twitter. He just knows. He just woke up in the middle of the night in a fucking cold sweat. He's like, oh fuck. Did someone just say someone was sucking dick in the parking lot? So, yeah, Elton John tweets, "Mistruths have no place in our society and industry, and as musicians," adding that a musician's job is to bring people together. I mean, I guess?
Not to preach on Twitter.
That's true.
Elton,
I mean, yeah.
I had more respect for you.
Oh, well. All right. Now here's something that I think was interesting.
He's still cool.
Yeah, while I was finding that article from BuzzFeed, I was reading it and I was like, okay, I probably want to credit the website I got it from. What website is this? What fucking website am I on? And it was like BuzzFeed, and I was like, oh, I don't want to do that. So I basically backed out of it and decided, BuzzFeed. Yeah, I was like, I fucking hate BuzzFeed, so whatever. So I backed out and went to go get a different website so I could quote that one instead. And it was worse. It was worse than BuzzFeed.
What's worse than BuzzFeed? CNN?
NBC. I went to NBC News, and they gave me the most fucking, obviously, biased shit ever. And it's like, yeah, it's an opinion piece, but, who the fuck is this guy? Why does this guy hate Dababy so much? What the who wrote, Okay. Oh, wait. Here's an interesting thing. So, on NBCnews.com, they had this little opinion piece about Dababy's HIV rant. And it was written by, I believe that says Trey Green. It's like Treye Green, comma, cultural critic.
What? That's a fake, stupid job title.
How does one earn that title? I critique culture. So do I. I do that too. I just talked about OnlyFans for 20 minutes. I'm something of a cultural critic myself.
We're getting way too far into the fake job titles.
Last week,
political science should not be a major in most schools.
Yeah, listen, I mean,
gender studies.
Last week, I did spend 40 minutes talking about putting feet pics on OnlyFans, so I'm kind of a cultural critic.
True.
That's the same as me saying that I have a podcast.
Did you need a college degree for that?
No, obviously not. He works at
there
NBC.
we go.
So anyway, that's the level of reach there is similar to me saying I have a podcast and also I have family that does not live in the United States. They live in Britain. Therefore, I am an internationally known podcaster.
Yeah.
I'm internationally known. People in this nation and a different nation that isn't this one know about me. So
Yeah, I don't know anybody from other countries.
I could tell my family in Britain about you, and then you become internationally known as well.
Okay.
That's
I met your grandma. Does that count? I mean, I was like fucking 10.
Oh, which one? The one that lived here, or the one from Britain?
One from Scotland.
Oh shit! Okay, yeah, then you are. Yeah, then you are internationally known. There's someone who lives in a different nation.
I don't think
that
she
knows
got
of
my
you.
name, but
she knows of you. She knows of your existence. She knows that I have friends.
If she remembers, yeah.
she knows that I have friends. So there you go. That's good enough. So So this person who wrote the opinion article decided the most productive way to talk about it would immediately, before even giving the context, start with the list of celebrities that fucking attacked him for it. Not even explaining what the fuck happened. Just says, Dababy's comments were met with swift backlash from members of the LGBTQ community and its allies. Elton John, Angelica Ross, Jonathan Van Ness, India Moore, Madonna, Chica, and Questlove were just a few of the entertainers stepping in to denounce his words. They still haven't even said what the fuck he did. Like, it's literally just like, here's all of the people that are attacking him.
And they're right, but we're not going to tell you why.
Yeah, exactly. And then they show a tweet where he was like, he basically put out a tweet that wasn't quite an apology, but was like, all right, look, it was kind of stupid to say that. I'm not super sorry about it, but like, whatever. So Dababy tweets,
Stand your ground.
Yeah, he tweets, anybody who done ever been affected by AIDS/HIV, y'all got the right to be upset. What I said was insensitive, even though I have no intentions of offending anybody. So my apologies. But the LGBT community, I ain't tripping on y'all. Do you? Y'all business is y'all business. So basically he said, look, stupid of me to say that. My bad. You just do whatever you want to do. Like, I don't, clearly I didn't say it to be hateful. Like, I just don't know.
It's a joke.
Yeah. So then this person from NBC puts that up and then goes, has Dababy learned anything? Is he actually sorry? There are plenty of reasons to remain skeptical.
You never have to be sorry about the joke.
Yeah, of course not.
But everybody forgets that.
He just officially, his answer has to be, yes, I'm sorry, because, it'll cost him money if he doesn't.
So his life isn't utterly ruined?
They won't ruin it for that. He's not the first rapper to fucking say some shit like this. So that's actually where this person takes this article, is, but hip-hop as a whole has a fucking homophobia problem. Like,
I don't know enough about it.
But,
yeah, I'm sure it does.
Don't worry. This person from this cultural critic, this renowned cultural critic,
is he going to help me understand?
Is about to spell it out for you.
Okay, good. Thank you, sir.
But the bigger problem this debacle highlights is hip-hop culture's ongoing LGBTQ problem, the toxic masculinity, misogyny, and virulent machismo that continue to pervade the consciousness and branding of cisgender straight male music acts like Dababy may not be the accepted norm anymore, but they're still far too prevalent. Wait, what?